Have you played Space Gem? If you haven't, and you enjoy puzzle games, you really should. Infinifactory is by the same developer, Zachary Barth, and is essentially a 3D version of the same type of problem solving, although with different parts and a different purpose. Infinifactory also carries with it a semblance of a plot, as you are abducted by aliens and forced to solve these assembly line puzzles to prove your worth to your kidnappers. Littered throughout are the corpses of those who have failed, always with audio logs on their person, and you get to fill your prison cell up with trophies awarded to you for success when you're not eating kibble. Each puzzle in Infinifactory followed almost exactly the same approach regarding my emotional investment. The first stage is a frightened pause. With the tools you have at your disposal, what the game is asking of you seems insurmountable. Where do you even get started? Once you overcome that fear and do get started, you begin to test ideas. Most of these ideas won't work. On rare occasions, the solution to a puzzle is evident based on the layout and what you've been taught before. But be prepared for a lot of trial and error. The thing is that looking at the leaderboards, you will see that each puzzle has a multitude of solutions, so never be afraid to test out any wild idea you have. You might come across a more efficient solution than most. Finally, after playing around, one of two things will happen. You'll either stumble across the solution in bits and pieces, or you'll erase your latest failure, look at the puzzle with fresh eyes and mutter to yourself, "Wait, it can't be that easy, can it?" No matter how you get there, witnessing a solution is accompanied by a feeling of grand satisfaction, until you open the next puzzle and the process repeats itself. I think the reason for this process is that each puzzle tends to jump ahead a couple of logical steps. In most puzzle games, the first puzzles will teach you the process to work out the puzzles that come next. Even though the setup might be in an abstract form, it is using the knowledge the game has made available to you. It's just up to your own intellect to grasp the abstraction. It's similar to a high school maths exam where you'll solve the puzzles with the right formula until you reach the problems that are paragraphs of text, hiding not only the solution but the processes you'll need to use and combine to reach the solution. Infinifactory's puzzles are those worded problems, but you have to use the tools at your disposal to work out a process that the game has not taught you yet. That's why the solutions are so satisfying when you come across them, but you have to understand going in that the game isn't telling you everything you need to know, and you will need to enjoy the challenge of that limitation.